Oh boy! Welcome back, guys. If I could ever get this fucking framing right. But it's not my fault today because, well, it is. It's always my fault. It's not your guys' fault. But because Ben made me move my whole setup for yesterday's show because he has his back issues. Okay, that's insensitive. He had major back surgery. But then we couldn't do it over here, and then I had to move everything around, and blah, 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 blah. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this amazing Monday. A lot to talk about. And yes, I know that a lot of people have been talking about the Super Bowl stuff. The Super Bowl. The halftime show, all the trailers, but I definitely want to talk about that all here today with you guys. I also told you that I would for sure talk to you about Only Stupid Answers and what happened there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, no worries, I'll explain it. But I kind of wanted to start this stream with a show and tell. So I realized that we're in my home right now. So like, I'm gonna just start showing you guys some shit that I use and like things that I like to do that are around my home. By the way, my home's like fucking tiny, so we'll probably get through it like that. But just like products that I know a lot of you guys actually liked that makeup tutorial, even though it wasn't really a tutorial and it took the whole time. And we talked about other shit. Just like showing you guys what I do in the mornings and my routines and stuff like that, and things that people are sending. So a little bit of a show and tell this morning. I got this, I unboxed it because I didn't know what it was, but then I figured I would share it with you guys. It looks like it's kind of a cookie. So I thought I was waiting for a package from my brother, and I called him and I was like, did you send me a Gretel and Hansel cookie? I think it's a sugar cookie. It says Kelly's Baking Co. It's a butter cookie, but it looks like a hand with a ring on it, it's like a skeleton hand. It's fucking creepy as hell. And then at the bottom it said Gretel and Hansel. I haven't seen it yet. Thank you for sending this to me. I'm excited to try the cookie. Probably will try it on today's stream, honestly, because it looks like it got chocolate on it, so I dig that. Has anybody seen that movie? It came out on the 31st. Curious what you guys think. Let me know. But that was just one little part of the show and tell. The next part is actually wanting to show you guys something that I've been using. Because I know that like usually people get paid for these spots. Nobody's sponsoring me to say these things. Kind of like I just shared with you guys my favorite power or protein bar that I eat. So I wanted to tell you guys about the new face moisturizer that I use. I know that sounds fucking weird, but I'm really liking it. So after everything happened at Collider, my friend Yell Teagle, if you guys don't know Yell, she's amazing. She's been a really great friend of mine for years. We started AfterBuzz together, and she's just like this bomb-ass, body positive, bisexual, Israeli, badass bitch. She's just fucking awesome. I love her. Is it at Yell TV? I'm trying to figure out where you guys should follow her. If you don't already, she really is the dopest. And she's a very, very good friend of mine. And she always makes sure that if anything's going, like we put, it's just at Yell Teagle. Teagle is Tygiel. And Yell is Yael. So at Yael, Tygiel. And anytime that anything's like there's been ups and downs in our careers, she always reaches out, and she's amazing. But she always gets me these like cannabis products because A, she's not a cannabis consumer, and B, she knows that I love cannabis. And so when everything went down at Collider, she was like, I have this gift for you. She wrote me this beautiful fucking card. I don't know why I threw the word fucking in there, but this beautiful card just saying that she was so sorry that I lost my job, and just reaching out and, you know, showing support and believing in me. And it came with these, and she put all these cannabis products in there. And this one is a CBD infused moisturizer. So for those of you guys who don't know anything about cannabis, there's the THC, which is the psychoactive part of it that makes you feel stoned. And then there's the CBD, which is the part of it that doesn't alter your mind. But it does have a lot of medicinal properties in it. And it can be really helpful for different ailments. But people use it in a lot of topical products because it's like got a nice feel to it. B, it gives like another property. C, it smells nice, like for a bunch of different reasons. But I'm loving the CBD infused moisturizer. It's this coming from Hemp Smart. I don't even know if you guys can buy it online. Again, they're not fucking sponsoring me. I have no idea what this company is, but their CBD moisturizer is so nice, and it's been making my skin feel bomb.com. So for anybody who doesn't use CBD products, I definitely highly recommend them. I have my 92-year-old grandmother using CBD products on her knees and her back. They can help with like pain relief and all different stuff. So yeah, that's my show and tell for the day. I'll start grabbing random shit from around my home and just telling you guys like what wine I'm drinking or whiskey or what books I'm reading, whatever, shit like that. Hopefully that's fun for you guys. I figured why the fuck not. And again, happy afternoon on this Monday. For those of you guys who are in here, which there are 115 plus people watching live right now. So don't forget to thumbs up this video. We currently have 49 thumbs up. Let's get those thumbs going. And also subscribe. We are at 19.3 thousand subscribers. We are trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. Slowly but surely, guys. Let's just keep on keeping on, because holy shit, 20,000 subscribers would be fucking insane in the membrane. Also, don't forget to super chat in here or Streamlabs. The best way to financially support me right now is streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. It's really easy. You set it up with your PayPal. It takes like 2 seconds. And the reason why it's better is because YouTube takes about 33% of what you guys are supporting me with. So that's their cut, which is like an egregious number. I'm scared to say too much about that because I'm worried that YouTube will come for me. But I still really appreciate this super chats. They mean a lot to me. But Streamlabs is the best way, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. The other great thing about Streamlabs is you don't have to be watching live in order to do Streamlabs. You can do that at any time after the fact. So that's really great. Let's start with these super chats though. Going in here, Steven Slater. And if you guys give $10 and up, it's a Harley voice unless you ask for a different voice. Hey Roxy, who's your favorite on-screen Batman? It doesn't have to be the best film. I believe The Dark Knight is the best film, but my favorite on-screen Batman is Affleck. Ooh, you're a Batflick guy? I get it. You know, I know this is probably like the most typical answer that people give, but for me, it's Bale. I think he's the best. I love Batflick. Actually, I don't really think that we've ever had a horrific Batman. But Bale is my favorite. Good question, Steven. You guys let me know who your favorites are in the chat. Nicholas Normandin. Hell yeah, Nicholas. He says, hello, Roxy. Love your shirt. What do you think of the Hulu commercial with Tom? We're definitely going to be talking about the commercials. I'm going to let you guys know my 3 favorites. But just quickly, it was fucking bomb.com. Are you kidding me? It was dope. I love that. So good. Going over to Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. This was coming between yesterday's show, Sunday's show pre-Super Bowl, and today's show, coming from Weston Ira, who's requesting a Bane voice. I really only have a Bane Cat voice. Do you guys remember Bane Cat? That was the shit. Will you be working with Funhouse now? Also, if Phase 2 of the MCU was a year longer than it was, would that have helped or hurt Age of Ultron? #Roxanne. Roxanne sounds like Roxanne, which is my full name. So will I be working with Funhouse now? I don't really get the question. Why? Am I missing something? Tell me what you're talking about. And if Phase 2 of MCU is longer than it was, would it help or hurt Age of Ultron? I think helped, probably. I think helped. Good questions, Weston Ira. You rock. Glenn Caesar, the most generous person on the planet. $50. He says, hi, Roxy. I don't have a question. I just wanted to say happy Monday. And I hope you have a fantastic week. Love you, GPS, aka Misdirection, #RockstarsBand. Thank you. Appreciate that. Misdirection, GPS. You rock. Glenn, you're amazing. MVG513 says, can't believe J-Lo is still amazing at 50. She rocks. Oh yeah, we'll be talking about that halftime show, because that was the shit. Both Shakira and J-Lo just know how to get the crowd going. Paul Denuzio, guys, PLD. Paul, I asked the guys, is L your middle initial, or are you just PL like Paul and then D? Let me know. Hey Roxy, the Rockstar / Action crossover was amazing yesterday. Much love. Thanks, Paul Nuzio. Yeah, I had Ben Bateman on my stream in the morning. By the way, for everybody who was asking if I was doing the walk with shame, we were at my house. It was just over there at my table. So fucking weird, guys. Yeah, and then I went on Drew and Ben's stream last night, which was really fun. It was supposed to be 2 hours. We were having so much fun. We went way longer, so check that out. Action Industries, they rock. Yeah. Again, don't forget, guys, thumbs up, subscribe. Let's get those subscribers up, 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 up. Redneck's GPS, like a GPS is I don't know exactly what, like geo something, but it's for like the GPS is what you use when you can't find where you're going. You plug it into the GPS, like maps. There were Funhouse people at the charity stream for Australia. Oh, Estimaira. That would be fucking dope. I wish. Tweet at them. Maybe they'll bring me on. Global positioning system. Thanks, Glenn. I go probably geo something. Fuck do I know. And Jake Yacovetta, our amazing mod, is saying you can get Roxy merch and then put in the Teespring store. Has anybody gotten any Roxy merch yet? Oh, speaking of which, fucking Jake, this is not a Roxy merch thing, but I did get your shirt in the mail. I picked it up from AfterBuzz this weekend. I'm definitely going to be wearing that this week. I had to wear my Patriot shirt today because all things football, go Pats. You feel me, Jake, you feel me. But the shirt is fucking dope, so I cannot wait to rep that. I'm really excited to show you guys. And like Jake, you didn't give a card, but I kind of feel like you said that maybe Paul went on it with you, but I really don't know. So let me know who actually got me that shirt. I'm pretty sure it was you, Jake. That would be a nightmare if it wasn't. Going back to Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. This one's coming from Paul Tortillo, who says, "Hi Roxy, what do you think of that halftime XOXO?" Paul, great question. We will talk all things Super Bowl, and I'll let you know how I felt about Shakira and J-Lo and Ali G, who came out on stage. Not really, but that was like a dead ringer for him. Paul helped me decide if I should get the shirt or the coffee mug. Well, you guys made the right decision. The shirt is fucking dope, Jake. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, wasn't it also General Penis Supporter or something from SEN? Yeah, something like that. I forget what it was. That's funny. Okay, so let's get into Super Bowl talk, and then I will talk to you guys more about what happened with Only Stupid Answers. And then there was something else that I really wanted to share with you guys. When I think of it, I'll let you know. So stay tuned for that, because whatever it is, I'm sure it's great. My mom used to always fucking tell me if I couldn't remember it, it didn't matter, and that pissed me off so much. Anyway, alright, so Super Bowl stuff. Guys, the Super Bowl happened. The game was really fun. I had no stakes in it because it wasn't a Patriots game. I honestly couldn't have cared less who won. At all. Just couldn't have cared. Usually, even if it's not a Patriots game, usually I have some kind of like opinion on one of the teams. I didn't care. I like Garoppolo, obviously. I miss a future in mind with Garoppolo, but really I had no stakes in the game. I really didn't. So that was a good game because it was fun. We went tit for tat, and even though the end results didn't seem like the game was that close, the game was really close all game. That's kind of all you can ask for in a Super Bowl that you don't give a shit about. Then, on top of that, the commercials this year were really great. I won't lie to you guys. You know I talk politics on the show sometimes. I'm not going to get too into it, but I could have done without all of the Trump commercials in between. There was like 3 of them, and I was just like, oh my God. Ugh. And I know it's hypocritical saying that when I'm wearing a Patriot shirt and like Belichick and Kraft and Brady all seem to be BFF with Trump or some shit. But in general, it's just like, well. I'm sure that's how people feel during the Oscars most of the time. But other than that, the commercials were really great. I do want to go over my top 3. 2 of them won't be a surprise to you because they're Boston related. But then there was one that really touched me as well. And then I'll do that in a moment. But then the halftime performances. The halftime performances were fucking awesome. They were awesome. Shakira and J-Lo, going into this, I was like, those are great picks. I never doubted them. I know that a lot of people don't think that, and we talked about this on the stream yesterday, that Shakira is necessarily as huge as she once was, but she brought it. I mean, that woman can dance. And J-Lo, yeah, the fact that she's 50, and then that was her daughter she brought out on stage, which was pretty cool. They played hit after hit. That's what a halftime show should be. It should be like not necessarily pop always, because rock and roll works, you know, all different genres work, but like upbeat, fun, blaring music with bomb dances and a lot of energy and just a fun show. Just a fun, awesome, bomb show with two iconic Latina performers who just know how to get a crowd going. And, you know, Shakira crowd surfing, and again, J-Lo with her daughter, and then whatever that Ali G moment was. Just thought that it was awesome. It was awesome. Some years are but this year was freaking perfect, and I was really happy about it, especially like it's in Miami, which always like this upbeat place, but also has a lot of a big Latino presence, and I thought that was cool that they went with them. The year that I went to the Super Bowl, I went and saw when the Patriots played the Seahawks, and the Patriots won. Go Pats! Katy Perry performed, and she was really great too. And I wonder what this was like live. Eric says Bruce Springsteen and Rolling Stones were amazing. Totally, there's so many great ones, but I thought this was definitely up there. They did a superb job. So shout out to them. Have you guys seen the Zootopia meme going around about Shakira literally wearing her character in Zootopia's outfit? Because it's the only thing that's made me like laugh that hard in days. It's so fucking funny. Really, truly fucking awesome. And then like I went on Facebook to see how other people were feeling about the halftime show. And it was so funny because everybody in my timeline was so positive about it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. But then on Facebook, when I was there, everybody there that was positive was like, oh, I'm so sick and tired of my friends from back home saying that this was too sexualized or whatever. And I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? I don't see any of those comments. So I guess a lot of my friends from like the South and the Midwest had friends who were shitting on it. I don't know. Also, speaking of Demi Lovato doing, I said speaking of Demi because Navja Holly said Demi didn't mess up the words. Demi posted 10 years ago. So in 2010, Demi posted, one day I will be singing the national anthem for the Super Bowl, one day. And then she did this year. And I just love when dreams happen like that. Like, everybody's got massive, you know, if you move out here, if you move to Los Angeles and you're trying to make it, you've got fucking massive dreams. And to see anybody's dreams come true is just like, makes me want to cry of happiness for people. So that was really, really fucking cool. Yeah, and then my friend Jay Washington was in a commercial. I actually recognize a few people in commercials, but my friend Jay Washington was in a commercial, which was really cool. My boss and friend Maria Menounos was there and was, you know, taking pictures with Tom Brady and Michael Strahan and like all these different people, just like living it up. So I felt like I was vicariously living through her, and then also just rooting for my friends who are on screen so hard. I think Weston, that Jay was in a Facebook commercial. I actually missed it too, but then, not the commercial, but I missed him, but then I went back, I saw his post and I was like, oh yeah, which is really, really cool. So yeah, just root for the people around you. Always should. Shout out to NFL Caleb 22 in the super chat. Thank you to Mike T54 saying the best Super Bowls are the ones without the Pats. Brutal, Mike, brutal. What a rude comment. The best Super Bowls are the ones with the Pats. And I bet we'll be back next year because let's talk about the top 3 commercials of the Super Bowl 2020. So obviously you guys are going to know 2 of mine. 2 of the best commercials of the Super Bowl 2020 were Boston related. That Hyundai commercial was freaking hysterical. I saw it previously, Smart Pack, and it's just great because it has, like, I love feeling like I'm home, and I love watching Bostonians do Boston accents that are thicker like that. Chris Evans is so bomb. John Krasinski is a Newton kid, so that's my hometown. So I root for him so hard, and he's just awesome. That Big Poppy moment, and like if you're from Boston, you bleed for Big Poppy. Like Big Poppy is everything to us. David Ortiz, this is our fucking city. Like he is just everything. So I thought this was really cool, and the hardcore Boston accent. And even though the Patriots weren't in the Super Bowl, there was a lot of Boston stuff going on. Obviously, another thing we had talked about previously on the stream that I wanted to mention now, because as we go into this next commercial, the Tom Brady commercial, that all stemmed from the picture. The picture. Is he walking towards? Is he walking away? And you know what? I was right that he was doing this for some like random thing that we hadn't even thought about, and I thought that he was walking towards, and he said he's not going anywhere, which is fucking dope. And also I love Hulu, so that was cool too that this ended up being a Hulu commercial. But he definitely tricked us all and got the whole world talking. And by the way, Hulu more than got what they paid for however much they paid, because the fact that he posted that picture and there was all this buzz around it before the Super Bowl, and this was one of the most talked about moments of the entire Super Bowl, and the commercial was just relatively, I mean, it was really good because of the build up to it, which is why it makes my top 3. But if it wasn't for all the build up, the commercial would be like really good, but not like the best. But it was the best because of that. So fucking good. I know if you're not a Boston fan, then maybe it wasn't your favorite, but it was pretty cool. And then the commercial that had nothing to do with Boston, but I just thought was so beautiful and legitimately made me cry, was the Google Loretta commercial. I thought that was, I hadn't seen it before. I guess they released it a few days ago, but you know, Google helping you remember, like how to not forget. And I thought that was so beautiful, and I'm just such a lover of love and thinking about somebody doing that. If you guys haven't seen the commercial, go check it out. Just type in Google Loretta. It already has over 12 million views, but that commercial was so fucking sweet. Other moments that you guys liked in the super chat right now, Christoph Seeberger says The Rock bring the teams in is awesome. Yeah, that was next level. That was totally next level. JB Bonifacio says, I love how J-Lo busted out her skills from Hustlers. Actually, I didn't see Hustlers. I know that's not great. I should. Jake Yakavetta, our amazing moderator, says Groundhog Day 1 was pretty good. Yeah, and by the way, the Groundhog is saying that we're going to have 6 less weeks of winter. So that's fucking dope, because I need it to be summer ASAP. I feel like Groundhog Day isn't really a thing since global warming, but you know, it is what it is. Going over to the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. This is coming in from Cutter Hale, who says, Yo Roxy, it's been a while. Hope everything is going well. Kaiser was talking to me in the Schmodown Facebook group, and he said if he was my manager, I'd have sixers for hands, maybe scissors for hands. Your thoughts? Can't wait for your Birds of Prey review. I'm seeing it Tuesday. Like his Cutter Hale, that would be dope. Cutter Scissor Hands, Cutter Scissor Hale, kind of cool. Birds of Prey, I'm so excited. I'm seeing it tomorrow night with my boys, Adam Gertler, Mike Kalinowski. We're going as a DC Movie News crew. And then Wednesday we will have a non-spoiler video, brief reaction for you guys. In the super chat, in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar, Jan Nil Bonifacio, JB, hell yeah. My friend whose name is Jay and is Jan, so I wonder if that's you, otherwise maybe just Jan. And $10, so you guys get the Harley voice. Top 3 ads. Number 3, Anthony Anderson and his mom. Plus T-Mobile was me and my mom in real life. Haha. Number 2, Tom Brady and Hulu was next level trolling on his part. Totally. Number 1, Bill Murray and Jeep Gimme Groundhog Day 2. As far as halftime show, that was, and then you go away after that was. That's all you wrote. That's all you wrote. Glenn Caesar in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Roxy, that reminds me, I did have a question. What was Ellis's tweet that all of New England just signed up for Hulu in reference to? I must have missed something. the commercial that Tom Brady did was a Hulu commercial. So that's why we all loved it so much. So he was just saying everybody must have just gone and signed up for Hulu. If that helps explain it at all. At all. Mike T54 in the super chat. Speaking of Big Papi, how long until 34 gets retired for the Sox? And since you're a Red Sox fan, you would know, is a statue in store for him? I think so. Definitely. I don't know how long, but definitely the statue. He's like one of the most loved people in the entire city. And I feel like he stands for everything Boston believes in. Just love him. Fucking love him. I don't know a single person from Boston who doesn't. He's amazing. Just the absolute best. So we talked about a lot of the stuff that was going on with Glenn Caesar and the Streamlabs again. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. He says, "LL, never mind. You just answered my question." Good. I'm glad, Glenn. Sorry, I was a little slow on that one. And by the way, if you have not already, we have over 150 people watching live right now, so don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe. We're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. Let's get to 19.4. Like that little engine that could, rock stars. Tell a friend, comment, super chat, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar, patreon.com/Roxy Striar, all that great stuff. Okay, so the thing that we have not talked about, of course, are the trailers. So there were a lot of bomb-ass trailers, and I don't know my ranking of them. I saw a lot of websites were ranking the Super Bowl trailers. But they're also different, and some were teasers, and some were trailers, and some I saw the longer spots too offline, and some of them were just the shorter spots. So I feel like it's hard to actually rank them. But in general, the one that stands out to me the most is the Mulan trailer. I'm so fucking excited for that movie. I love Mulan so much. I love the animated movie. I love the direction they're going in. I even like that they're not making this a musical because it's such an intense story, and we already have the musical version, and it's great, but let's see what they do with this one. I think that the whole thing looks fucking awesome. I have not one qualm with anything that they've shown us about Mulan so far, footage-wise, and yeah, I'm really excited about this one. Another one that people weren't talking about that much that I'm really excited about, speaking of John Krasinski, is A Quiet Place. Quiet Place 2. This looks great. We see that flashback. Kind of interesting. I really loved A Quiet Place. It was definitely a top 50 movie of the last decade for me. I thought it was so good. I loved it. Loved A Quiet Place. And yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with the second one, especially because they took their time with it and they decided that they weren't going to do it until they knew exactly what they wanted to do. So that was pretty dope. Obviously, there was all the Disney Plus stuff going on. Most people, I think you mean The Last of Us. What are you talking about? The Last of Us. Like the video game? Yeah, so Disney Plus had a ton of stuff going on. The WandaVision, the Loki, the Falcon and Winter Soldier, all that stuff. And then MCU had the Black Widow trailer. My feelings on Black Widow have not budged. I will see this movie. I'm slightly nervous about it. We'll see how it is. We'll see. I'm excited for the Disney Plus stuff. I think mostly they were just trying to tell us don't cancel your subscription. They were nervous because all the stuff that Netflix has been dropping and whatnot. WandaVision, they're taking a big swing, and it's different than what I probably would have done with it, but that doesn't mean it won't be great. I'm excited to see what they do. The commercial has me a little freaked out. Again, I'm tired of seeing women go crazy on TV and movies, and that's probably what we're going to see. The Loki stuff wasn't really much, but I love Loki as a character. Falcon Winter Soldier, cool. Yeah, it was all cool. It was all cool. Nothing bothered me. Top Gun, sure. Kind of into it. James Bond, No Time to Die. I've told you guys that I have only ever seen one James Bond movie before, and it was GoldenEye. It was GoldenEye, and that was because I played the video game growing up, and Ben had me watch it when we were living together, and it was fine. So that's my only reference for James Bond. So this trailer was fine. I think I'm going to see the movie, which isn't really fair because it will be the first of his saga that I've seen. It's a weird place to start, but fuck it, why not? I guess. That's kind of like how I feel about all of them. The trailers in general, other than the Mulan one, I felt like the trailers were like, cool, cool. What was your guys' favorite trailer? Make sure you leave it in the comments. Also, we just hit 100 thumbs up. So happy about that. Over 160 people watching live right now, so let's get more thumbs going. Also, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to super chat for Streamlabs. Streamlabs is the best way to financially support me right now. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Also, I have a Patreon, patreon.com/Roxy Striar. And those patrons get invited to my Discord, so you guys can chat with us all the time. We have patrons in there who are struggling in Australia right now. My fucking heart just goes out to them so much. God, it's crazy what's going on this planet. It's just so crazy. Oh, I remember the other thing I want to talk to you guys about. Remind me when I don't know what it is, because I'm gonna remind me it's about acting. Remind me that's what it is. Okay, so let me tell you guys about Only Stupid Answers first, and then I will get into that. But let's talk about Only Stupid Answers. For anybody who doesn't know, SourceFed was a channel back in the day that housed a lot of my friends and favorite people: Steve Zaragoza, Sam Basher, DJ Wooldridge, Maud Garrett. Yeah, just like a ton of our favorite people from all over the internet who have gone to different places. A lot of them started over there, and it was awesome. It was Discovery had SourceFed, I believe, and it was like the nerdiest place. Brie Essrig, who was just freaking awesome, who I absolutely adored. And I'm trying to think of who else. I know I'm definitely missing other people. You guys let me know. Remind me of all of your favorite internet personalities that were there. But so many great, sweet, knowledgeable, passionate nerds that were in the space. And like I said, Sam Basher and DJ Wooldridge, when SourceFed ended up closing, like a lot of these other, Trisha Hirschberger, obviously, like a lot of these other places closed, when SourceFed closed, they all had to figure out what they were going to do for work. So DJ Wooldridge and Sam Basher started their own company called Only Stupid Answers. And it was just the two of them, and they're fan funded. So similar to now how Maud Garrett has Geek Bomb. She started it a little after them, I believe, but they all went and tried to start things. Not tried to, successfully started things. And Sam and DJ did Only Stupid Answers. And one of the shows on Only Stupid Answers was a show called Super TV Showdown. And Super TV Showdown talked about all of the Marvel, DC, and comic book shows. So everything from Flash, Arrow, Legends, all the CW shows, to Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Defenders, to Runaways, Umbrella Academy, The Boys, all just every TV show that was iZombie, Preacher, Lucifer. We talked about them all. And they had me be a regular co-host every week on that show. And I will tell you guys, they paid me better than a lot of these other nerd spaces even do. So I was so grateful that just the two of them, being fan funded, supported me and cared about me and thought I was talented enough to bring me in once a week. And I did that with them for the last several years. It's been, I think, the last 3 years. Now, at the beginning of this season, so that was in October when the CW shows came back on. They told me when Arrow closes, we don't know if we don't want to continue doing this show. Number one, because we've all burnt out on these shows, and Arrow was the thing that started us all. And number two, because right now with everything that's going on in the space, is everybody's going and making their own channel and whatnot. Finances are really tight, but they told me that in October. So this is what I'm talking about when, and again, this is no shade on Fernandez, but I've told you guys before, when Fernandez did his town hall and said that in our industry you just don't get any notice, that's not how it works. I've never had another job where I received no notice. That's never happened to me before. And I've talked to other colleagues and they have, but that's just never been my personal experience. My experience has been more similar to this, and I was so grateful and appreciative that they told me in October that they didn't think they would be re-signing me after Arrow had finished. So I tried to ramp up my Patreon game and my YouTube game and all this stuff, and we still did the season. It was awesome, and I think that Sam and DJ are two of the my favorite people in the space because A, they work so hard, B, they are innovative, they all this technology, they had to figure it all out before other people were doing it. They treat me so kindly. I love them. They're funny, they're talented, I love them. I've loved every second of working with them. But I get it. I get that they didn't want to do the show anymore because they weren't invested in the shows, and also they're strapped. We're all fucking strapped right now. And so what I didn't expect, so I knew I was going to lose that job. But what I wasn't expecting was to lose the Collider job. So when I found out in January that I was losing, January 2nd, that I was losing the Collider job, I already knew but couldn't say that I was losing the Only Stupid Answers job. So it was such a fucking double whammy because it was just brutal. And so we did announce last week on the show with the finale of Arrow that it was going to be the last episode, and I got a lot of tweets and comments from you guys asking about when I knew and why this was happening again. And I just wanted to kind of clear up any kind of rumors because Sam and DJ were, and still are to this day, two of my very good friends, and have been so incredible to me, and gone above and beyond to help support me and bring me in. And I think we'll continue to work together in the future if there are opportunities to do so, and I think we'll create opportunities to do so because we all really like working together. But yeah, it was just when it rains it pours kind of situation because it wasn't as big of a part of my finances as Collider, but it still was, it was still a good chunk of change for the year, and especially something I've been doing for the last several years. So yeah, it was just fucking tough, and that's the way that this industry goes, and I get it, and I can't be upset. With the Collider situation, it was different, and I still was not upset about that. You guys know that. I think that I've expressed how I feel about that. But with this, I couldn't feel anything other than respected by them and happy that they gave me as much notice and time as they did. So shout out to those guys. Definitely go follow them. Hopefully, and again, I believe we will be working together in the future. But if you are looking for nerd content covering all of those amazing nerdy things that we all love, TV, movies, Star Wars, Game of Thrones type things, Sam and DJ are the best. Only Stupid Answers. They have a Patreon too. So go check that out. Weston Iris says this sounds like a documentary. I know. Hopefully this is the part of the documentary that's the beginning before I turn into a huge star. And it's looking back, I was almost about to quit. Actually, I'm not almost about to quit. I could never quit. I would not know what to do. This is what I love. I was almost about to quit. I was at my end, my wit's end, the end of the rope, and I didn't know which way to turn. And then I was cast in the next Justice League, or who the fuck knows, whatever. But maybe that will be that. I kind of want to try this cookie, this Hansel and Gretel thing. I'll let you guys know how it is. Also, my brother told me that this would be a really good way to poison me if somebody sent me something, because I probably would just ultimately eat it, but I like the chocolate sugar cookie bar. Oh, it's really fucking good. Oh my god, it's so good. From Kelly's. Delicious Kelly's. Delicious. Okay. So the other thing I want to talk to you guys about, Matt Link says don't throw that out into the universe, Roxy. What? I just said I was gonna make a cast. Isn't that what I should throw out into the universe? Although, on that sob story note, don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe, we're trying to get 20,000 subscribers, super chat, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. The best way to financially support me right now. Oh, the poison thing. Yeah, I should have said that. You're right. Chocolate all over my hands. Okay. In the Streamlabs. Again, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Lloyd Nance, our very first stream super chatter ever. So he'll always have a place in my heart. He just says, Roxy, you're the best. I appreciate that very much so. I try. I don't know about the best, but I try to be a little better every single day. And yeah, that's what I have to say. Okay, so on the acting front, I will update you guys that I did something a little nerve-wracking. It's still uploading, and I don't really get why. It's a 2-minute and 30-second video, but it's been uploading for like 2 hours. I might have to do it again, but I was talking to my friend Joe Starr. You guys know Joe Starr from SJU. As you can imagine, with all this stuff going on, I'm having a little bit of a, I was going to say quarter life crisis, but let's be honest, I'm probably past the quarter, but I'm probably before the mid, if I'm lucky. So I'm having a little bit of a life crisis moment right now about work. And also, most of you guys know I moved out here to be an actress and a writer and a performer and a host and all of these things, but mostly I came out here to be an actress. And then I fell in love with all these other parts of the industry, which I want to always continue to do. But he was like, Rox, like, you know, he was giving me a little bit of tough love, which is good because Sasha Pearl Raver was giving me a little bit of tough love, but I started to like be a little panicky because she, you know, like she was like, what's your plan? And I was like, I don't fucking have a plan. I'm just gonna keep working all the hours. And she's like, you like need a plan. And so Joe was like trying to help me, and he was telling me, you know, you gotta write some shorts and we gotta film some stuff and all that so we can get you together a reel. And I was like, yes, absolutely. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm working with him and Cameron Rice, and I'm gonna put some stuff, do some comedic shorts probably and some fun stuff. But I also was like, okay, I have some like footage, you know. I was in that Jane Hughes movie, and I shot this thing Indigo in Vegas this last year, and also like from Crazy Bitch and just some different things. So I was like, it only takes 3 or 4 things to put together an acting reel. Meanwhile, I'm in the middle of editing together my hosting reel right now, but that's like a whole different beast. My hosting reel has like 100 clips in it. It's like da-da-da-da-da, but acting reels are like longer scenes. So I put together a little acting reel, which makes me really nervous. I think because it's my real passion, really like what I love to do. When I'm putting out my hosting reel, I'm like, I know I've got this. Like, I've been doing this for 10 fucking years. I've got a bajillion jobs that I've booked. Like, there's so much stuff. I'm not saying it's the best hosting reel on the planet, but like I feel very confident, and I show it to anybody. But acting reel, for some reason, it's just like much more vulnerable and whatever it is. So yeah, I put together this little acting reel, and I'll be putting it up later today, I think. So hopefully you guys will go look and comment. I'm nervous about it. I don't know if I'm even gonna like share it out too much. I'm gonna put it on YouTube and just kind of see what happens. But really what I need, and I don't know if you guys realize this, but like I've been out here for this long, and most of my friends have like crazy representation. They've got a bomb agent, a manager, and lawyer, and all this stuff, and like I don't. It's me, and it's always just been me, and I've never had a partner, and I don't have an agent, but I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll put it online. So I'm gonna put up my acting reel today, and then I'm gonna keep editing my hosting reel, and so hopefully that will go up by the end of this week or the start of next week. In the next like 10 days, that will be up. It's just taking me so much time. And then I'm gonna shoot these shorts with, I'm saying this all out so you guys can hold me to it, with Cam and hopefully Joe and some of my friends, and show off a little more of my comedic side, because that's really like where I shine a little more. I've told you guys I love Lake Bell. I feel like I definitely have similarities to her performance-wise. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And so I'm gonna shoot more stuff so I can have a stronger and more edited reel for the acting by the end of the year. Or Joe gave me the deadline of May to shoot some of those things, and then hopefully over the summer I can really try to like be submitting to agencies. And I'm supposed to be filming another movie this year. I told you guys in England. We'll see how that goes. And I'm writing more, and I'm obsessed with writing, and hopefully at some point I want to just like shoot my movie. I want to figure out a way to crowdfund it. I just don't know if it's realistic that I could get the $250,000 to $350,000 I need for it, but who the fuck knows? Maybe. And I want to use that to either pitch my TV show or get in a room, or I don't know, just a lot of stuff that I've been thinking about. So I know that's a lot of information, but just saying it out loud so again you guys can check in on me, and I can just keep on working towards the goals. It's so fucking hard and so much and very daunting, and any of you guys who have a dream know, whatever that dream is, the thought of not succeeding in your dreams is like enough to make you panic. So, fuck that. Anyway, 170 people watching live right now. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. You got 131 thumbs up right now. Subscribe. We're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. Super chat, Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar, patreon.com/Roxy Striar, but the number one way to financially support me right now, you guys know, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Yeah, and also the other thing I was thinking about today, just like, I cannot believe we're in February. Like, I saw somebody post the other day that was like, I hope my next relationship is as long as January felt. Like, implying that January felt really long. And to me, New Year's was legitimately yesterday. Like, legit yesterday. And I know it wasn't, but that's what it feels like. So I just really gotta fucking hit the ground running. And that's why I was like, fuck this. Is it great? No, but does it show off a little bit of my skills? Yes. I'm putting this fucking acting reel together, and I'm putting it out, and I'm putting my hosting reel together, and I'm putting it the fuck out, and then I'm writing other shit for shorts, and I'm gonna fucking make those, and I'm gonna keep doing these streams because I love them, and I love talking to you guys. Other things I'm doing this week, SEN, tomorrow morning. Tonight I'm going to see The Lodge, horror movie. So I'll be talking about that tomorrow on my stream. I'll be here again tomorrow around 1. Then I'm going to go see Birds of Prey. And then Wednesday I got Screen Junkies, SJU in the morning. Then Acting Class Weekly. And then I'm now working on my scripts Wednesday nights. We've gone on hiatus for the Tomorrow Show for a little bit because we're working on scripts. Which is great, honestly. I love the Tomorrow Show, but I really need to be writing. And we've got a series that we're working on that's fucking bomb. The first scripted series for AfterBuzz, which is great. And then, just so many things. Thursday, I'm seeing the Downhill, so I'll be talking about that. Friday, another Screen Junkies. Also Thursday, I'll be here live streaming. I'm live streaming here all the time. All of that. So January's gone by really quick, but now it's time to hit the ground running. I gotta get to the gym more. I gotta get ready. I've put on some weight. Just being like all fucking flustered and shit. Eating shit like cookies all the time, even though they're delicious. So those are all my plans. Hopefully you guys are reassessing too, checking in on your New Year's resolutions, seeing what things you should be working on, what things you really crushed, all that stuff. Also try to avoid getting sick because, you know, everybody around me is fucking so sick right now. So sick. I'm gonna go to the chat. I know that most of the time I just read from Streamlabs and Super Chat. And by the way, we do have a new Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Glenn Caesar says, the Rockstars got your back, Roxy. Hashtag Rockstars rule. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. But also just going to Honcho Libre, who just says, notice me. I see you, honey. I see you. Woosah, my friend. People asking if I already talked about the Only Stupid Answers thing. Yes, I did. You can go back and check that out. But to sum it up, they're great. It just had to happen. AfterBuzz, yes, this is the first scripted show that we're going to be working on. And it's fucking incredible so far. I'm really excited for you guys to see it. I'll let you know when we have more information on that. I'm also working on a project with Darina and Steph Sabra that I'll keep you guys posted on. We're doing our first shoot on February 22nd. So that's really fucking cool. I can't wait to show you guys that. We've been working on this project for a minute now, so stoked on that. Ben Rayner in the super chat. Hey GPS, keep doing what you're doing. You're great. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. A lot of you guys excited about the Steph Darina thing. Yeah. I think when you find a group of badass women that you love working with, you don't let them go. And I love working with both of them, and all three of us are friends. We call ourselves the Cheetah Sisters. It just fucking happened at Comic-Con. I don't know how or why. I think we were drunk and something with cheetahs and Cheetos, and I really don't even fucking remember. Yeah. Anyway, so that's pretty much it for today's stream. I will be back tomorrow. And yeah, I think I'll be able to talk a little bit about the horror movie that I'm seeing tonight. And between now and then, I'm just gonna upload this reel, so look out for it. I'm really fucking nervous about it. It'll be what it is, though. And yeah, that will be what it is. I'm uploading it today. It's currently still uploading it. It says that it has another hour left. I don't know how that's possible. It's a 2-minute thing. It's just been taking forever. Maybe it's because I'm live streaming this, so it's taking a while. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, I love you guys. Rockstars forever. If you're watching this after the fact, don't forget to thumbs up. Leave a comment. How'd you feel? I read all your guys' comments after the fact, by the way. I try to comment back on them a lot of the times. Also, if you are watching this after the fact, you can still go to streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar and support me there. And if not, I'll see you guys for tomorrow's stream. Also on SEN tomorrow morning, I'll see you guys there. Okay. Love you guys. Rockstars forever. I don't know why I'm so nervous today. Bye!